with my hand. Ugh. Hi guys, welcome back to Texturellaz. I'm Little C and today we're going to be washing and detangling my hair. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. I have a mirror that's just there, so you might see my gaze go over there once in a while, but don't worry, I'm still with you. So you will need a comb, some oil in a cup, spray bottle with conditioner, water and oil, a towel to wipe your hands and put over your shoulders, and a hairband. So you put the towel over your shoulders to catch any drips. You don't want to ruin your clothes. Sort of wiping your hands off. So then you start to take out the plait, and after you take out the plait, so I split my hair with the plait in three plaits, but I'm gonna do it in either smaller sections. In the plait, I'm gonna split it into two. So with your hair you're not gonna use, you've got to put it in a twist so that it doesn't shrink and it doesn't get in your way. It also becomes very hard and very painful to detangle well if it shrinks. So this is where your hairband comes into use. So I use this hairband to tie the twist into the other plait so that it doesn't get in my way. So with this you're going to put a bit of oil in my hair so that it will make it easier to comb. You also put a lot of conditioner in it. Hard to open. Mummy. Wow. The conditioner traps all the moisture in your hair, and it also makes it nice and slippery and easier to make your comb go through. So squidgy. Let's give away my hand. It's weird. Ew. Looks like my clothes gonna need to be washed too. Yeah, gonna need to be washed. You start combing your hair, you start from the very tips and work your way up. Now that you put the conditioner in, it's easier than if you haven't. If you find that it's not coming through, just go back down again and start working up in small bits. My mummy always tells me that my hair is very, very thick. I haven't really believed her, but now I think it's right. I'm gonna have to do this 6 times. If you find out that it's not going through your hair properly, then spray a lot more on your roots. I'm having a bit of trouble, but if I have any more, then I'm just gonna have to separate into two. Yep, two it is. Bit I'm not gonna do, I'm just gonna twist it up and add it to this bit of hair. That means I'm gonna have to do it 9 times if I keep having trouble. This is a lot. Poor me. So I've done it, and the comb is going through, as you can see, very, very, very smoothly. So now after we do that, we're going to put it into a tight twist to not let it string. It's like just a waste of time detangling if you let it shrink. Ugh, just taking all your hair and it's just tangling it. Now I'm getting to work on this second section. So I'm going to spritz it with a lot of water again. And I'm going to add a bit more conditioner. Just a bit more because we already have a conditioner in that. Yeah. So now I'm going to start from the very roots, from the very tips of my hair again, and work my way up. So now I'm going to undo the other twist that I've done, and we're going to twist them together.
There you go.
Ugh. It looks like milk, and then we have to do another twist from the front bit. I'm finding it spirits very tiring. It's kind of hurting my back, but it's okay. Foot twist hand.
Yeah, you want it to go into your roots. Should help create a bit of slip. There you go.
So you just add a bit of oil to create that a bit more slippiness. Yeah, it makes a difference.
You know what? I'm going to help you. Do you want me to help you?
No.
Okay.
I don't want you to help me.
Okay, fine.
My neck. Help me.
You do? But this is what I'm talking about, where you just kind of ease it out. Can you feel what I'm doing with the comb?
Yeah.
I'm not pulling all of it, but I'm kind of like easing it. But I'm not trying to pull it all in one go. You did actually really well. The other roots are done. So what you do is sometimes you kind of want to ease it from the roots. Can you see? Just kind of pick. Can you see? And now, can you see the roots are combed? Slowly easing the hair down. Yeah, until it gets to a part where you can deal with it. So look, all this bit is done. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
You can just go from the ends. And just so put your comb in. You don't always try to pull it through. You're working at it. See? And I'm getting it further down. So each time, can you see? It's going further and further down. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
And the same here. So each time, I'm going further, So now all the roots done. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
All done, and it's just the ends. Hold it, and you can even feel when you run your hands in, you can actually feel what's been combed and what needs. Can you feel that?
Yeah, I can feel it's so chunky at the bottom.
That's it. That's it. So can you see what you're doing?
Yeah.
You're not pulling it all the way through the ends constantly. You're kind of working it down the hair. And then you can work for, and if you're finding it's not going, start from the bottom, the very root, the very tip, and kind of come up a bit, yeah.
I had to sit on the floor because my back really hurt me, and I needed support, so that's why I'm on the floor. But I'm leaning against my bed, so it feels a lot better. So I'm just twisting it very tight. Hi! Welcome back to Texturellaz. I'm Little T and this is Big T. Yesterday we detangled my hair. Now, detangling was tiring and a bit boring. And it caused a few aches and pains, but it's worth it, to be honest.
Oh, do you honestly think so?
Yeah.
Did you actually enjoy doing it?
No.
You didn't enjoy doing it?
No.
But you like the result at the end?
Yeah.
Do you think your hair hurt less when you did it than when Mummy did it?
It hurt less.
It hurt less. It's really weird because when I was watching her go at that hair, it looked like it was one of the most painful things I could ever witness.
Now, while I was detangling my hair, my back really started to hurt me, and my hands were aching. I almost fell asleep.
You almost fell asleep whilst detangling your hair.
It was actually quite boring, to be honest. But that was my first time. So, but Mummy did have to come and help me after about, I did 3/4 because it was like the back and the back the hardest.
It didn't cause pain at all. So when you were detangling your hair here, you weren't in any pain at all?
No, only when you started.
Wow, okay. I mean, because when I was watching her go at that hair with that comb, I was really worried for her hair because it looked like she was hurting the jeepers out of herself. But that's good. So maybe it's good for you. Maybe that's why she's so happy, because she didn't have to have my fingers in her hair. Even though I tried to be as gentle as possible. All of the kids whose hair I do comment on how gentle Auntie Big T's hands are. I don't pull their hair, I don't hurt their hair, I don't make them cry. But it seems like Little T has been softened from years of having Mummy do her hair in as gentle a way as possible, so her scalp hasn't had a chance to toughen up to the slightest twang, and she's just like in tears. So, but then I think she has quite a tender scalp, and unfortunately for her hair is ridiculously thick. So unfortunately, thick hair, tender scalp, it seems to be a bit of a perfect storm for yeah, it seems not to be the best combination. But I mean, that's why we're here, trying to find the best way to do her hair in the quickest, easiest, least painful way possible. A couple of points that we've learnt from her doing her hair is, one, sectioning clips. I never really used sectioning clips. I think I did use them back in the day when I first started doing my hair, but I've never really been able to find sectioning clips that were both big enough, could actually grip my hair quite well, and also that didn't have those horrible teeth in them. So just trying to find things that have all those three elements just never really worked for me. If you know of any, please let me know. So the issue I had with sectioning clips is when I got them in my hair, I always then find that they get caught, especially when you're working with wet hair. It gets all over the place, and you're trying to take them out and they get caught, and you're working with conditioner, so that it's always slippery and they go flying across the room. So I tended to just part my hair into sections, about 6 to 8 sections, and I would maybe just use a hairband to kind of like keep the sections away from each other while I work on the one that I'm working with. And for me that worked, but for Little T, she struggled with it a bit. So sectioning clips, maybe that would work a bit better. So we're going to go out and buy some. Using smaller sections of hair. Little Mama is of the opinion that the bigger the hair section, the quicker she can do her hair, because less sections equals less time. I'm of the belief that if you use smaller sections, and you're shaking your head at me.
I know.
You haven't even heard what I'm going to say. If you use smaller sections, then you can, babe, the smaller the section, the quicker it takes you to do.
How? It's just like, you have to comb it all out, and then you have to plait it again, and you have to go into the next one where you just comb it all out, and then you just move to the next one.
But okay, you doing those big sections, how did that go for you?
It went really well. I mean, I got all the knots out at once, and then I just put conditioner in and plan it in. It was actually really easy, and I got done in less than an hour.
Really?
Yes.
I think we're going to have to agree to disagree on that. In fact, we won't agree to disagree. I think we're going to put it to the challenge. So what we're going to do, next time we look at detangling, she is going to split half her hair, and one part she'll do in one section. Let's say about a third. Yeah? She'll do that. Then she'll do the other half of her hair, a third of the other half of her hair in smaller sections. I think you take a third and split it into another 3. We're going to time it, and we're going to see which section takes the longest to detangle. Deal?
No, the small section takes longer.
The bigger section takes longer. Stretched hair. So detangling on stretched hair is much easier and better than detangling on hair that isn't stretched. But unfortunately, Little T's lifestyle here makes doing that kind of hard. She goes swimming on a Friday night and she goes swimming on a Saturday morning, which means her hair will always get wet. So it's always going to be in the wet, not shrunken state, but wet, coily state. So what we tend to do is, or we now started doing, is when she comes home on a Friday night, rinse out her hair, heap conditioner on it, and put a shower cap over it, and wrap it up and let her sleep overnight. In the morning, she'll just put her swimming cap over the shower cap or plastic bag, whatever it is you have handy. She'll go swimming, and then when we got home, that's when she that's when she did the detangling process. Now, Little T, although she felt like she hadn't gone swimming enough, she also wanted me to take her to the pool so that she could enjoy having a little splash around. Then when we got home, she got into the shower, and she kind of did another mini detangling session under the shower. And what she discovered was
that when I'm under the shower and I'm detangling my hair, it helps me take those tangles out.
That as the water washes through her hair, it kind of really made it easy to detangle the hair. It could be because she'd already detangled it before, but I could see that she was getting through it a lot easier. So maybe that's something that we'll try again. I mean, I'm not 100% keen on detangling under the shower because it does use a lot of water, even if you keep turning the shower off and turning it back on again. So it'd be something that we'll try. We might not make a habit of it. I mean, I can detangle under the shower because I can detangle my hair in about 10 minutes under the shower, and then a quick wash and I'm out. With her, it did take, when we did it, it did take a good long while, about an hour, on top of the previous detangling session. As for the next style for this one, she wants to have her hair like Mummy's. So it's just a simple side bun with a parting. She's already got the groundwork for it, so it's just turning these 2 bunches into one. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you. If you have any ideas for new hairstyles and natural hair routines, just comment down below, and please subscribe, share, and press that notification bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded.
So we are the Texturellaz. Thank you very much for joining us.
And we are out.